Okay, it's Stephen F. here with another Small Steps with Sharon. We didn't cut our grass today. It would have been Lawn and Garden Tuesday, but we're going to take a walk around the neighborhood. Again, what I did do was weed a little bit and just going to take a walk. This is Small Steps with Sharon. Sharon with the capital S. Hashtag Small Steps with Sharon. And you can see the grass is growing very, very nicely, even in here where we scalped it, and everything is looking nice. There are a few brown spots, but you see they're filling in here. And then of course there's our flowers over there, which we'll get later. And there's we'll get to this tomorrow here. Seeing what we're doing. This is walking around the yard. We got to get in here and clean up this area. We got these flowers coming in. Got to get all this out and make sure this gets watered. It's not dead yet. It's still got some life in it. We'll get all these weeds out. Here's another one here. See, there's one there, and I believe there's one over here somewhere. We got to take that one out. Didn't make it, but these flowers will bloom nicely. I guess we'll take out this weed. Let's see. We can get it. Nope, we got to do it with the thing, but this died. See about replacing it, but these flowers are coming up. This we got to take out here, which we will do. Going over the yard to see what we have to do. We got to trim this back again. Don't have to water the grass because of the rain. You can see that it is growing nicely. We'll probably cut the front tomorrow and get to the back on Thursday. But you notice the grass is filling in here because we've had the rain, and we got to check this sprinkler too. These are all things we have to do. This is Small Steps with Sharon, Sharon with a capital S, going over what we have to do and what's left. We got to fix the lights on the garage. We got to plant the rest of our plants and fix all the lights around the yard. So let's take a walk around the neighborhood, and hopefully we'll get all this done by Saturday. So all small steps, getting your yard done. Summer's here, so you can relax. Just cut your grass and stuff like that. This looks nice. My neighbor has this all nice too. He didn't cut his grass because it was raining most of the day. Some landscapers do it because they have to do it, but it's okay, but it's not great to do your lawn when it's wet because it comes up the lawnmower and everything else like that. And if you want to spend the time cleaning it, every time you use it, you do clean it, but you don't have to do that so many times. So you clean it up good, and then leave it. This neighbor had her lawn cut today. You can see it was done nicely, but it's not good for the lawn. I've always said that I don't cut grass on a rainy day. When I did landscaping, we had to do it on rainy days, but it does something to the lawn. You can see it's not cut right. So I don't cut the lawn on a rainy day. Because you cut a little higher, and then you cut it again a little lower, but that's it. So now I can cut my grass on the high side and leave it. Hopefully everything looks nice. So we're walking around the neighborhood as I do. I told you I would walk extra blocks today, and my neighbor's going to have School ends the 20, not this weekend, next weekend school ends. So this is the final week of exams and stuff like that, and then they have a few extra days where they have to go school for certain tests and stuff like that. But basically, the kids know if they're graduating and everything else. And this one person is graduating. She's going to have a party, probably in the yard. And this one just cut his grass in the rain. Like I said, I don't cut grass in the rain. And this guy's got an awful big yard here. Here's the house. There's the yard. I don't like a corner house because you gotta shovel the walk all the way around the corner. Just like doing in the front of the house, and that's it. So they took care of the lawn over here, but they'll let this go. The front of the house looks nice. So that's it. You see, the flowers, those firecracker flowers don't last. Everywhere I've seen them, they didn't last. I'm surprised they allow this bush. You should cut this back. But we'll continue to walk. We're gonna walk uh, an extra block today. What we're gonna do is we're gonna walk down to the cul-de-sac dead end of our block. Well, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna walk an extra block to the first cul-de-sac off of the main road here, and then walk up one block, and then walk back down the next one. Okay, and then next, uh, probably on Friday, we'll walk down to the main avenue. I gotta pause it a minute. I didn't want to get the ice cream man playing the music because I didn't want to get in trouble, get a strike or anything like that. So we're gonna go down to the next block. This is the first block, and there's the ice cream man down there. So he's gonna come up this block, unless he goes down the other block. He'll come up this block. I may have to stop it again, but I'm moving much better. And you can see all the people on the block have nice grass. We do it cut or they're nice and green and stuff like that. But when I cut mine, it will look nice and green also. And I'll be putting up my arbor like that, the one I'm gonna make when you enter my garden. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Because his grass. Okay. I may do a live stream on this too. We're gonna see whether we're gonna do how we're gonna do a live stream upstate. We'll see. But everybody has nice grass too. So I just wanted to pass these people, and everything was nice. This is a water meter over here, but see this grass was cut in the rain. You see the streaks here? It wasn't cut right. It's okay, but it'd be better when you're not doing it. We're gonna go past this deaf child area sign right there. Go to the next block and go up, go around. Or maybe just go one extra block, so I can show you. We'll do that next time. We'll go up to the traffic light and walk back down the street. So remember, this is Small Steps with Sharon, Sharon with a capital S, walking around the neighborhood, showing you how the houses look, and that all the streets off the main road, this goes through to another main road, okay? And then uh, all the streets come back to this main road. So that's it. And most of the houses have very nice, well kept lawns, as you can see. See them? See them all? Some people, you know, but it's this. We got to get after them to cut this and clean it up. They're on the main road, so I don't know if they're part of the uh, association or not. But that's it. But you have to have a well-kept lawn cut nice. So most of them are, as you can see. See, and I don't like a corner house. That's their backyard. This is what I was saying, going up this block. But we're not going to do this. This one is a cul-de-sac off of the main road. See, the three houses there. And if you look there, over there, those houses over there are uh, the houses that go down the cul-de-sac by my neighborhood. So they supposedly have big property. So I don't know. And there's the water meters for the houses right here. They have to maintain this. So I don't know who's, I guess this house would, and that house, they take care of that. And she's just got an opening into her backyard. She has a big backyard back there. Not that big, but this house does and that house does, I think. But that house is right on top of it, so I don't know. So they think they split the side yard there. See the fence goes there? Well, that's it. If we're gonna walk an extra block, maybe we'll walk down to this. And I feel like walking down this. I don't think it's gonna rain. It's still drizzling. It's not that bad out. So maybe we'll walk down to the traffic light, the first traffic light before the thing. And next week, this Friday, we'll walk to the second traffic light, the village. I'll show you the village where my daughter works and stuff like that. The Stop and Shop. There's one of the cats that roam the neighborhood that they let out. I wanted to get some view of some flowers, but there's not much around. And this temple is supposedly be knocked down, and they want to build an apartment house here, but the people don't want it. Would you want to be right next to an apartment house? No, I don't know. So it hasn't been occupied in 2 years. They still maintain it, but it's been occupied. They want to knock it down and build a 3-story apartment building with 28 units. And right now they're not allowing it. People are protesting it. So what we're gonna walk down to that light. I feel like walking. And when you do this, I suggest you talk with your physician or your healthcare provider to see if you can take walks. First, start out with doing walks slowly. Around your block, like one block, or down the block and come back to the house and then stretch it and stretch it. Talk to your healthcare provider and see if he says you can walk. And they would suggest you do that. Take a walk. And I've been doing it. I've been taking walks and stuff like that. So I don't think there's a problem with me taking a walk like this. And you can hear the rain is still drizzling here. And we'll walk to that first traffic light because we've done that. We've gone that far. We went around the neighborhood. We went that way and around. So this way we're going to go straight down and walk back. Don't forget I'm live streaming tonight at 9:35 Eastern, 8:35 Central, 7:35 Mountain, 6:35 Pacific. There's another cul-de-sac with two houses in it. I think there's a third one over there, up there. So there's 1, 2, 3. Each one of them have 3. They have to pay for this. What's up? They have to pay to have this plowed because it's not the main road. Oh, so there's a hardcover gazebo. I don't like that. If this one goes, I may get one. It depends on where we stay or not. That's it. We go to the stoplight and come back. Okay. So I'm walking much better. I'm still missing a step here and there. So, but this grass is well kept too. See it? And it was cut in the rain. You see its streaks? You see the indentations in the lawn? That's because the lawn was weighted down and it's cut. They do a good job, but because they have so many lawns to do, they can't hold up a day or two because of rain. They have to cut it. Rain like this, where your lawn is wet, you got to cut it. That's what I had to do. I don't like cutting grass in the rain. No, I didn't cut mine. That's from last week, what I put out. That's it. Another one, there's a nice wishing well over there. Nice idea. This one's pretty much kept up. Have to cut the grass. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the grass has to be cut. Otherwise, the town comes in and cuts the grass for you. Once it gets to be over 4 inches high, they will come in and cut the grass, and you have to pay for them to cut it. This house I like. This guy's got a big, huge backyard. As you can see. See, that's all their yard. You can put another house in there. It's a big house. It's pretty much kept up with flowers and stuff like that, but it's kept up nice. There's no garage. I think there's another lot behind it. Oh, that's it. We're to the light already. I want to show you this neighborhood. This one house. This is nice. I would do this, but expensive. We're not going to stay there. I won't do something like that. But this nice. It's well kept. Don't worry about cutting much grass. I don't know whose grass that is. I don't know. That's it. Another nice house. Another nice house with the porch. I would love a porch on the house. If we move, the next house we're going to get with the porch. So we walk to the traffic light, okay? The next block is the main avenue, and somebody's draining their pool. You can see that block over there. And every year drains the pool. It's going to open it. She opens it up in July. So I've been cleaned and everything. And you can see where the water's coming from. You see the things draining a pool. So what we'll do is we'll cross the street once the light changes. People walking this way. We'll walk this way. Let me show you this. This guy does fountains and stuff like this. Look at this. Look how nice this is. This is yard. Okay? He does this for a living. Everyone has to check it out or whatever. It usually runs. Does all this stuff. The landscaper. It could be off for the night, but he has 2 fountains going here, and then mine goes all the time. There's a bowl there, see, and stuff. This is nice with the lights and stuff. Okay, and then it goes through his backyard. See all that? How nice it is. He sells all this stuff, so he shows it off of what your yard could look like and stuff like that. And that's it. And his son is graduating too. Somebody's graduating in the family. Like I said, he puts the stuff out. See? All the pots and stuff like that's is where I got most of my pots. So is there any good pots here? Let's see. Any good pots? No, I got them all. I have enough. Just don't bring any more pots home. What I'm looking for is, here's some nice flowers. We got to get these. Maybe we can film some of these. These are nice. We'll come back and we'll film these. But that's it. Let these people walk by. It cleared up mostly, but everybody's out walking around. See the nice flowers? We'll get a picture of this as we will come back and we'll get those pictures. I'll let the people go because I'm walking slowly, taking my time. And this is about a mile from my house thing to the corner. The second traffic light is a mile from my house. So we'll walk about a little less than a mile because we'll walk half a mile this way, half a mile back. So when you get to the other corner, it's just about a mile. So walking about a mile and a quarter. And of course we'll get these flowers too. I'm going to show you all the gardens in the neighborhood and how they put their lights up and stuff like that and everything. We'll get pictures of all these flowers. Watch my videos coming up. I want to get when these bloom, the yellow, orange flowers bloom, the lilies. So just recently, the whole street was a mess. They put in all these new curbs and stuff like that last year. The barrels everywhere. They put curbs on each uh, the main street, so access for stuff. We have to stop it again because you hear the ice cream man. All right, don't forget it's Small Steps with Sharon. Sharon with a capital S. Hashtag Small Steps with Sharon. Here's a nice garden. We'll take pictures of all this. I gotta come back and do it. We park the car and just take pictures during the day. Now they're gonna come out now, but said, and they've come back and they've marked these curves. I didn't mark this one. This must have just occurred this year. The people have to replace their sidewalks. There's a nice red maple right here. It's a little bungalow here. The Chinese garden over there. From plants and stuff like that. They've got a nice deep backyard. And if I had that backyard, there'd be a nice huge pond back there. Right there. There's somebody else graduating. There's going to be a lot of parties next week with this weekend and next weekend. Yep, they have the, see how they have it? There's a tree grow. Look how big, deep this yard is. See how deep the yard is? It's this one. Look how deep that backyard is. Wish I had a backyard like that, but there's a nice blue hydrangea there. Again, you have to ask your doctor if you could take a walk, and if you do, especially walking around a neighborhood like this, you can see the sidewalk. You have to walk careful and stuff like that. Just take your time, take a leisure walk. That's what it's all about. I'll be putting new lights up on my window, uh, having them change colors and stuff like that. And I'll be putting strips on my gutter for all the different holidays coming up soon. And she's got nice rose bushes here and the daylight lights. It's not time yet for the lights to come on, but that's nice. See that? And this is a modular house here. Much property. They stuck this house in there. This is this house. This is this house. That's it. See where it goes? That's it. That's the house. They have a deep backyard, but they could put another modular house here if they wanted, or a house. Starting to rain a little bit. Oh, we'll make it home. Seeing the nice blue hydrangeas. Mine are coming out now. We'll get pictures of all these houses. See, this one's smart. Didn't cut his grass. And we'll walk down the other way. I'm going to see if the other flowers bloomed and whatever. And it's nice. Nice houses in the area. Wish I had a bigger backyard, but what are you going to do? So that's nice. See that? Right, well, we'll be fixing our flower pots too up. And we're fixing our welcome sign up too. We're putting a couple of them around the yard and the front. And there's some nice pansies there. And on Friday, we'll walk to the corner and back down and then back this way. So we'll walk to the town where the CVS is, and then we'll walk to the first thing back to where we were, where the fountain is, the house there. Right, and you can see it's getting very nasty out. And as I said, I haven't put my sprinklers on. If I put my sprinklers on 5 times in the past month, that was a lot. I would say 5 or 6 times. That's it. So let's cross over here. And you see it's getting foggy out and it's getting misty again. You can look down there. That's thing, and look down there. See the fog? So it's getting there. We'll go walk this block and we'll turn down that way. Oh, this person is responsible for this. We took the gate away. You can smell the flowers, how nice they smell. See? This is a corner house. That's their backyard. The corner is their backyard. Let's look this way. Now we pay for them to shovel, plow the streets. We are responsible for our walkways and stuff. If you live in a cul-de-sac, not a town street, off the main road, you are responsible for the removal of snow to get your car out. Okay, and you've got to do it because the town comes in and they do it, they're going to charge you. So I wanted to show you this house. This is the corner house. This is their side yard. That's it. They have the garage there. That's all they have. Okay? Not much property at all. So we're going to cross the street. So this was a nice house. This was done nicely. You see me dragging my feet. That's it. See how nice that's done? We're going to put more mulch in my beds and stuff like that. It's how the grass, he didn't cut his grass today. But look how nice the flowers are. I have all sorts of lawn ornaments and stuff like that I'm going to put around. You'll see how nice it looks when it's done. And of course, I took a picture of this before. You see it in my last walk around the neighborhood. This guy got his, this is got golf grass. Use some of my dark green lawn fertilizer. Another one that cuts it really short. But you come Friday and it'll be high again. So let's continue with the walk. And again, it's getting hazy. I want to tell everybody, do not just go out and walk. Walk around your property, check out your property, check out things you might want to do and stuff like that. That's a small step. Okay? I want to do a walkway like this or something. Just walk around your block, walk around your house if you have a yard, check out the yard and stuff like that. I can put flowers here. Do a little walk or just say, I like the way my yard looks. Okay? Do that first. And then ask your doctor, gee, I want to start walking. I want to start exercising. Can I do this? Can I do that? You got to ask your healthcare provider. This is Small Steps with Sharon. See this? This looks nice. We'll be having those blooming soon too on our property. And this is I got the idea for the gazebo. This guy has a huge piece of property. He's on a corner, and he's got that one there. He keeps that up all year round. This one here. And he's got somebody graduating also, and they're probably going to have a big party. They were measuring and may put a tent up here for everybody. This is a nice big piece of property. But I wouldn't mind this because there's no sidewalk on this side. You could make two things. You could have a deck over here. You could have a deck on the other side, or have your fountain and everything else like a little park over here. See how they did this? That's nice. See how nice that is? So we're going to walk in the street because there's no sidewalk here. So I wouldn't mind this, but it's a big piece of property. Something like this upstate would be nice. You have a nice place to grow stuff. See, they have the sliding doors are on this side of the house. The other side has just a door. There's no sliding doors on the other side. Because that's the living room right there. No, that's it. Now this house has a walk in between the two houses. How stupid is that? But and he has a big yard too. See, now if I didn't have the garage in front of my house, that's where my garage would be. That takes away from your yard. Now this corner house has this big yard here, has no back. The house. This is the yard right here. They don't utilize it. See? That's it. It's a nice house, nice huge side yard. I wouldn't mind having that house and have a nice yard, have a high fence to the curb, and then put it that way, you know, to the house, and have a nice little fountain and everything else. Have a nice barbecue back there. Would be nice. This house doesn't have any yard at all. A little yard off the garage where the truck is. There, there's nice flowers and stuff. This is the yard. So again, this is my neighbor that's behind me. There's no backyard. That's it. This is my neighbor. This is one behind my barbecue. You can see my deck from here, which looks nice now, and it'll look much nicer when we're done. And he cut the grass, and you can see when you cut the grass in the rain, this is what happens. And that's my yard right there. See, that's my yard right there. See it? So that's it for this Small Steps with Sharon. Sharon with a capital S. That's Small Steps with Sharon. Sharon with a capital S. Hashtag Small Steps with Sharon. Taking a walk, showing you what to do with your grass. Look around your neighborhood. see what you can plant, get ideas from your neighbors and stuff like that, and just take a walk. Small steps can be anything. Cleaning your garage, which we did. Uh, Walking around your property, checking out what you're going to do, and stuff like that. And we're back to our house. So don't forget to check with your healthcare provider, your doctor, if you can take a walk like this. I used to be out of breath. I'm not out of breath. I'm just taking my time walking and everything else. And I have to walk with my legs and stuff like that. You see my house from there? Everything looks nice. So that a property. I took the pool away. I would have a nice fountain here and everything else. But I don't like the fact that you got to shovel to walk all the way around the house. Well, that's it. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell. Let me know what you think. What we're going to do is trim all those bushes within the next week or so. I want everything done by June. We're going to have people come back, so I'm going to try to trim these bushes here and in the back. All my flowers are going to start to bloom and they're going to look nice. We'll get in here and clean up all these weeds. These are, believe it or not, these flowers right here. These are those flowers. So we'll be cleaning up that. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get in there and cut this back. We'll get in there and get all of this out. Get that tree out. And these flowers should be blooming soon too. So we'll be cutting all this back and getting that bush out. And I have some planks to put down here. So we can put the garbage cans there. And we're just going to trim around it. This is what it looks like. This hasn't come on yet. And I dropped my remote. It is on. You should see it. It's on. Not bright, but it's on. Well, we haven't had that much sun, so I know the lights will come on and stuff. And we got to get this light fixed. I have the cord in the place and everything else. I have the plug to fix it. We got to fix it. And I'm going to put the blue flower that I bought today in that flower pot too. You can see my flowers look nice in there now. See, everything is growing because of all the rain we had. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get to the grass. Yep, my camera came on. Wave it to myself. Okay. That's it. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, I'll be live streaming tonight at 9:35 Eastern, 8:35 Central, 7:35 Mountain, 6:35 Pacific. Hope to see you then. I'll explain. Had some technical difficulties last night and everything else, so we didn't go on. But we'll be on tonight. So I'll see you in the next one. Just want to show you now that's flickering because it's not dark yet. So now if we do this, see, it's see it's flickering again. We do this one. See, now that's was covered by the thing, so it's probably not going to come on because we didn't have much sun today. So now that will come. See, now it's staying because, see, I'm there. It's darker right there. See, now I do that. See, it stays. This one too. I move away. It's flickering. That took. So that's it. We'll clean up these tomorrow. Fix up all our fairy garden stuff. Put a few flowers in there. And that's it. We'll clean up this mess. And I'll see you in the next video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell. Let me know what you think. And I will see you later on tonight in a live stream. And remember, all things are possible if you believe. You believe you can do it, do it. I didn't think I could be doing this, and I'm doing it. So I'll see you in the next video. Till next time, Stephen F. signing off. Bye for now. And remember, the past is behind us. We can't go back. We just did that. The future is what you make it. So let's make 2025 better than 2024, and we'll see you in the next video.